Hello, Joe. Hello, Abdul. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Abdul. Good afternoon to you. Cool. Are you there, Joe? Great. Hey, Abdul.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. We're going to start the webinar here in just a moment.
All right.
All right, we'll get started here momentarily. If you would, feel free to chat me in the chat box on the right here. I'm going to say hello to everyone. Hello. Make sure everyone got that. Yep. Great. So the name is Gopi Vignesh. That is our senior e-commerce developer here in the office. So I'm using his GoToMeeting account today. My name is Jeff, but you can still call me Gopi. It's fine too, but I prefer Jeff. All right, we'll go ahead and get started here. If any of you have a question, I've put everyone on mute, I believe. If you need anything, please chat in the bottom right there under where it says chat. We'll be doing some questions and answers at the end of the call today. So we want to hear your feedback. We want to hear what information you might want to know and maybe some more things that maybe we didn't cover today. So with that, let me share the presentation. Let's go ahead and dive right into that. All right, all right. Let me switch screens here. Great, now you guys should be able to see the presentation. Can anybody not see my presentation? If you cannot, please chat me right now, but I'm looking, looks like everybody can see it. Cool. All right, well, we'll get started then. Let me minimize this here. If you want to minimize that, Johnny, so that way we can get the full scope of what we're seeing. Yeah, can you do that one next to right there? Oh. Where's that? Where's it still? Okay, still me. There we go. Great. All right, welcome everyone. I am Jeffrey Weiser with the Commerce Shop, and we're excited to be here today to talk to you about is your Magento site ready for the 2016 holiday season? Our 10 actual Magento website and CRO kits. Yes, we are recording. We are good today. Great. So today we're going to be talking all about e-commerce, CRO, Magento, and a whole bunch more. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. All right, here is the outline for our discussion today. We're going to start with an intro, talk to you about what the Commerce Shop is, our holiday predictions, questions you should be asking right now, our CRO, testing, and Google Analytics reports that you need to know about, what you should do next, what is CRO times 2, how to work with us, and all sorts of questions, and of course, a big old thank you. Your presenters today are Johnny. He's our Senior Magento Project Manager here at the company, at the Commerce Shop. And me, Jeffrey Wizard. I do all the digital marketing here, so any blogs that you might read or white papers that you might get from us, that's from our department. A little bit about the Commerce Shop. We are more than just an e-commerce partner. We are based here in Atlanta, Georgia, in the heart of Buckhead. This is where we work, our office building to the right at the Lennox Towers. To us, we're your Magento and Drupal shop, and we are CRO, conversion rate optimization experts. We focus on design, development, and of course, CRO. If you have anything related to e-commerce, we're the people you want to talk to. We also are launching a new product called Target Bay. Target Bay is our new SaaS platform to track and analyze customer activity to engage at the right time with the right content. With that, you can send personalized emails, customer segmentation, behavioral pop-ups, review ratings, and so much more. So not only are we in this dev space for e-commerce, but we're actively creating tools to help our customers convert and sell more online. Here's some of our clients. We do a lot in retail, we do a lot in mid-sized business, and we do a lot in the healthcare and integration space for Magento. All right, let's dive right in. So, in 2015, you may or may not have known, but we saw a 20% increase in e-commerce sales between Black Friday and Christmas Eve. There was a 1.5x increase in e-commerce website traffic and a 2.4x increase in e-commerce conversions, all according to Internet Retailer. What that means is people are moving to online more than they ever have before, and it's not slowing down. In fact, Adobe Digital found that Black Friday and Cyber Monday were the two largest sales days in the entire year of 2015, which equating to more than $5.84 billion in online sales in just 2 days. It's a staggering number. Add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, sell, sell, sell. That's what you're going to be seeing this holiday season. So, armed with these numbers, our highly scientific prediction for 2016 is that there'll be more, a lot more. A lot more people shopping online, a lot more people coming to your website, a lot more people trying to buy from you, and a lot more people being unsuccessful for whatever reason, which we'll talk about today. So if you thought last year was rough or last year was great, hang on to your e-commerce booties. It's going to be a lot more. Add to cart. Questions that you should be asking right now as a business owner or as a company using Magento: is your e-commerce or Magento website ready for the 2016 holiday surge? Is your site ready for the increased traffic? Is it responsive? How will you show the right products to the right people? And overall, how the heck are you going to measure conversions? These are questions we're going to answer in today's presentation. Firstly, we want to talk about our top 5 CRO suggestions. So what is CRO? CRO stands for Conversion Rate Optimization, and basically it's your conversion rate, making it more optimized. How do you get conversion rate? You take your total number of orders, divide by the number of visitors, and times by 100. In our example here, for example, you have 100 orders per week times 10,000 weekly engaged visitors, multiply that by 100, and you get your conversion rate of 1%. That's how you calculate conversion rate. So when we do conversion rate optimization for our customers, we take the orders per week, divide them by the engaged users, times them by 100, and that's our baseline for their conversion rate. From there, and only then can we actually optimize the site to be more useful to customers. So I'm going to let Johnny take it from here. He's our CRO expert here in-house, and he's going to talk to you about some of our basic top 5 suggestions for CRO help.
All right, so as Jeff noted, I'm Johnny Boatwright. I am the Senior Magento Project Manager here, and my job is to offer recommendations to clients to help increase their conversion rates. All right, so my first suggestion is a zoom enhancement. A zoom enhancement it provides larger images, including zoom features, have shown to boost conversion rates up to 63%. Imagery data shows that customers can see or zoom into your products. Then they will bounce from the page if they cannot see the products clearly in high resolution. So adding this feature is highly recommended. One of the, if you can go to the, okay, one of the tools that we normally recommend is Magic Zoom Plus. Magic Zoom Plus is a very adaptive and responsive tool, mobile optimized and friendly and fast and sophisticated. As you can see, the resolution on those images there, it's really high resolution and can show the user exactly what the product looks like up close and personal. All right. Suggestion number 2, predictive search. Okay, predictive search. When customers use your search function, they're now looking for that Google-like functionality where autocomplete, where it's pretty much reading your mind when you type in the message or whatever product you're looking for. This tool is great, and studies found that visitors utilizing autocomplete search is 6 times more likely to convert than average visitors. All right. One of the tools that we recommend is Agolia. Agolia is a great tool, and this tool increases user engagement and provides intuitive human-like predictions. As you can see, by just typing in the word Tom, come up with all different categorized results. Okay, so yes, I would consider this tool as one of those tools to help customers get to the products they're looking to purchase fast and in a hurry. All right, suggestion number 3 are reviews. Reviews is a great feature to add to your site. Adding reviews to your site is a great way to influence buyers by giving them the confidence needed to complete the purchase. According to Nielsen research, 70% of people will trust a recommendation from someone they don't even know. Okay, so Yotpo. We use Yotpo a lot in most of our projects. It's a great tool to use to allow users to post site reviews of your products or reviews of the site itself and of your products, where customers can see those reviews and ratings for your products, giving them the confidence needed to go ahead and complete the purchase. Okay, and the way that Yotpo works is it sends auto-generated emails to customers that previously purchased your products, requesting them to review the product. Those reviews are displayed on your website and adding the confidence to your products and giving other customers that confidence to go ahead and make the purchase.
And one example of that here is one of our great customers, Wallaroo Hats. We've installed Yotpo, so if you click here, Why Wallaroo Hats, you'll get this pop down and it'll give you all the great user reviews.
That's a site review there on the side, so you can review the site in itself, or you can go to a particular product page and you can see the reviews for that particular product and the rating stars that's associated with it. It also allows the users to post questions, and those questions can be answered by other users that have purchased that product. So it's not directly coming from the company itself, but they can also see those answers from users that has those products purchased and has experienced those products for themselves.
On top of that, integrations like Yotpo and others are fantastic for SEO and for your online conversion. So for example, great hat, looks dressy. The more information you have around this type of keyword and this type of review, you're going to start to rank for those keywords. So great hat, great fitting hat, great SPF hat, so on and so forth. Google takes that into account with reviews and will actually elevate your rankings accordingly. The more reviews, the better.
Great. All right, next suggestion, mega menus. Mega menus have become popular over the past few years. They're good for displaying your products. If you have a lot of categories and a lot of products and categories and other variables, mega menus help the user get to the product they're looking for faster by displaying all the products in the categories right there inside of the menu and limiting the number of clicks required to get to the products that they're looking for. Good tool to use for that, TV mega menus. If you go to wayfair.com, you can see a good example of that tool where you can add product images in the mega menu itself. Helps you break down the different categories, subcategories, and see all the products under those categories all laid out in front of you. All right, and last suggestion for CRO is automated chat. Okay, adding chat feature allows your customers to ask questions in real time. This is a great tool to have for the holiday season when shoppers are not quite sold on your product and they might have a couple of questions that they want to ask before they go ahead and complete the purchase. So adding this feature is a great tool to have during the holiday season. What we recommend normally is open chat. This tool is great for increasing user engagement, cross-sell and upsell, data tracking, and fantastic for customer service.
Great. Right. Thanks, Johnny. So there's some basic CRO tips for you, and we're going to talk now about testing tools. So if you didn't know what Johnny just talked about and weren't aware of it, hopefully this will bring even more information to you regarding what you need to be doing next. So with your holiday website, you want to make sure that it's up and running, updated, fast, and doing exactly what you want to do, i.e. sell your products and have conversions super fast. One tool that we love for making sure that everything is good to go in regards to security, vulnerability, and code is Mage Report. Basically, if you go to magereport.com and you have a Magento website, you can put in your URL and it'll spit out this really nice report about what's working and what's not. Green means great, orange means caution, red means bad, 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 bad. So you can see here this test website that we put in, it's doing okay here, but there are definitely some room for improvement. This is where your developer should be showing you this information. They should be showing you what's wrong and giving you actionable suggestions to fix it. If you've never heard of Mage Report and you had no idea how to check what's wrong with your website before, trust your developer is not doing their job and causing you a lot of harm in regards to conversion, especially around the holiday season. The next thing that we love here is browser testing and browser issues. We use something called Browser Stack for this. And this is a great tool where you sign up for Browser Stack and you can have Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome, Opera, etc., down the line, and you have all the different versions. You can then create a virtual environment inside a Browser Stack and see what your website looks like in these older and newer versions of the browser. This is fantastic, and we'll talk about this later because some websites are great on one browser but terrible on another, causing lost sales and very little conversions. If you've never done any browser testing on your e-commerce website, you are extremely vulnerable and literally losing money right now. And again, your developer and your dev team should be telling you about this and showing you tools like this. Tool number 3, mobile and tablet testing. I don't think I need to tell the audience, but obviously mobile and tablet is very, very popular for online shopping. We are the most connected we've ever been in our entire life, and everyone's going to their phones and to their tablets to shop and buy now. One neat little tool here is Screenfly. You can go there and you can select desktop or tablet or mobile and see what your website looks like in real time on certain devices. For example, this is what our website looks like on the iPhone 6s, and we can scroll down and see it looks very good, no problems there, converted well for mobile. However, some e-commerce websites haven't made that jump yet, and they look terrible on mobile, and they look even worse on tablet. If you don't know if your website's mobile friendly or not, or if you think it is but aren't really sure, go to Screenfly, check it out. Again, your developer should be suggesting to you that you need to be mobile friendly, responsive, and adaptive ASAP. Tool number 4, simple dimple tool that we love and we always recommend to our customers is Google's PageSpeed Insights. Basically, you can log into PageSpeed Insights, put your URL, And the magic of Google, it'll pump out numbers saying how great or how terrible your website is. So we put in our website a few months ago, and this is old, so we're not afraid to show it now because we have made the changes. But you can see here that on mobile, our speed could be better, but our user experience is actually really great. Same for your desktop. This is huge. If Google thinks your site is slow, if Google has errors popping up here, that's going to affect your rankings, which then will affect people getting to your site, which then will ultimately affect your sales. If you've never heard of this tool, or you've never dumped in any of your page into this tool, you need to today, just to see what's going on and see how Google is actually viewing you and Google is actually ranking you. And finally, another one of our favorite tools, or number 5, is New Relic. New Relic is a in-depth site reporting tool. You can use it for Magento and a whole bunch of other e-commerce platforms. So whereas Page Speed Insights and these other tools will give you a general idea of your page speed and what's going on, New Relic goes way in depth, down to the product and category level, saying here's this page, here's why it's slow, here's the code that's affecting it, here's what's making it slow, and here's how to fix it. And it generates these real-time reports which are extremely actionable and useful for you as the e-commerce site owner. Any good developer or any good development shop will have this running in the background for you, giving you reports every month. Say here's where we can improve and here's where we're lacking now. If you've never heard of New Relic, to us, your developer and your team's not doing their job. All right, so a few more things, and then we'll tie this all together. But we definitely wanted to share for the holiday season our top 4 Google Analytics reports. Google Analytics can be intimidating for the site owner, but it is fantastic for reporting data, and you need to get in there or hire a company to do it for you to give you the reports you need. So the first report, which is pretty basic, you can go into Analytics, go to Audience, Mobile, and then Overview, and you can see this mobile report. Pretty simple. It breaks it down to desktop, mobile, and tablet. So you can see the number of sessions, the number of new people coming to your site, the bounce rate, where people are going, and so on and so forth. And if you have e-commerce tracking integrated, you can see where your money's coming from. So for example, in this demo site we've created, desktop is generating the most revenue, followed by mobile, followed by tablet. Overall, we're getting half the traffic on mobile than we are on desktop, but we're getting a little bit more than half the sales, definitely more than half the sales from mobile. So in this demo site, we would say we need to really focus on our mobile strategy here because we're getting a lot of people, but we're having a much higher conversion rate, 1.37 conversion rate than we are in desktop. So we should focus on our mobile strategy. Again, Audience, Mobile, Overview, you can see all this data inside of Google Analytics. The number 1 report that I would say you need to run today, right now, right after this webinar, is your browser and operating system report. How you get there, you go to Audience, Technology, Browser and OS, and then create a secondary dimension called Browser Version, which will look right here. Why do I show you this report? Well, again, we showed you Browser Stack, which tests different kinds of browsers. So why is that important? Could there really be a big difference between Browser A and Browser B and version 1 and version 2? And yes, there can be. So we filtered here for Chrome, and you can do that too. So we've got 2 Chrome browsers here, and then we got 2 versions of that same browser. So you can see we've got version 102 and 116, and it's version 58, version 48. So Vision 50 and Vision 48, they're getting roughly the same number of people, 21,000 to the website. The same number of new people, 34 to 33%. They're having very similar bounce rates, 38 and 39%, and then 7 pages per view, 6 pages per view, so on and so forth. Everything is almost exactly identical between browser 50 and browser 48. So you would think that the conversions and the sales would be exactly the same, or at least roughly the same, but they're not. If you notice here, browser 50 has a conversion rate of 0.1, and browser 48 from Chrome has a conversion rate of 2%. And you can see that in the sales. Browser 2 is selling, 48 selling $80,000, and browser 50 selling $238. Huge difference, incredible difference. Everything is the same. Most of the variables are the same. The only thing that's different is the browser version. So something's wrong with your site in this browser version. You can see the same trend in 47 and 49 in this example, where one has a 0.9% conversion rate, One is a 1.34% conversion rate, almost double that. Again, everything's the same. Number of people, traffic, time on page, bounce rates, etc. Just they're not converting. So to us, people are getting to your site, but on certain browsers, there's something wrong. Maybe in your JavaScript, maybe in your image placement, maybe in your checkout portal, who knows? But something's happening, and you need to fix it ASAP because you're literally losing money on browsers like this. So if you don't take anything away from this webinar, take away this. Do a browser and OS report and see what's happening. And again, your dev team should be showing you this every single month to say, here's what's happening, here's what's not happening, and don't worry about it. Browsers are great, or actually we need to be worrying about it. The next report that we'd recommend, super simple, is the exit page report. Where are people leaving? So they come to your website, where do they leave? You can get it by behavior, site content, and exit pages in Google Analytics. You can see here that for the whole year, we've had about the same exit rate, which is fine. It's always a little bit scary when you see a big spike in people leaving your site all of a sudden. But for this site, you can see that it's just one place. But what's really concerning is that this is the homepage right here, / and you're having 56,000 people leave your site once they get to the homepage. Something's really wrong there. Why the heck are they going to your homepage and leaving right away? That's scary. So something should be done around the exit and the homepage. Also, you can see once people get to new products, they're also exiting. Well, why is that? They're new products. You would think that they'd be going into at least a few more pages deeper into your products, but they're not. Again, also you can see in cart and checkout, there's some problems here where people are continually exiting. So these would be candidates for pages we would go over with a fine-tooth comb and try to digitally fix as much as we possibly could. And the final report that we recommend is product performance report. If you go to conversions, e-commerce, shipping, shopping analysis, and product performance, you will find this report. If you go there and you don't see numbers like this with revenue and unique purchases and quantity, you don't have e-commerce analytics set up in Google Analytics, which is terrible. If you don't have that set up, you can't even start to compare and see what, why, when, and where people are buying your product. Again, this should be something your dev team or Magento shop sets up for you. If they're not doing their job. So we have various products here, product 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We oranged them out to protect the innocent and the guilty. So you can see this product sold 9 and was $58,000 in revenue. This one sold 44 for $20,000, so on and so forth. So we could say in this time frame, which is the holiday, post-holiday season, we can expect these guys to be the top performers. So let's make sure we go into those pages and ensure that they're mobile friendly, they're running fast, that they've got great looking pictures, that they have the reviews and all the information that is needed, so that way we have the same conversion rate, or ideally higher. So these are your top products. This is what you need to look out for. This is what you need to make sure that is working super well so you reach the margins you need to reach. Great, so that was quite a bit, and we could go on for many more tips. In fact, 111 more tips. We've actually created a 111, my apologies, conversion rate optimization tips ebook available on our website right there. We'll be sending out this presentation later today or tomorrow, and in this ebook it has everything you need to know about CRO. That's the only list you'll ever need. If any of this sounds crazy or weird, or you've never heard of any of this, or you're concerned that maybe your site isn't as optimized as it could be, no worries. You can still do e-commerce optimization, and we do it really, really well. We focus here on custom e-commerce analytics, increased revenue per visitor, customer journey mapping, in-depth UX and UI testing, and a whole lot more. We take your whole site and do a thorough analysis of what's working and what's not working from a SEO, CRO, and development perspective. So what now? Again, did this confuse you? Is your team using any of these reports or tools? When was the last time you had a full CRO audit? Are you sure you're ready for the 2016 holiday season? If you answered no to any of these, well, we should talk right now. And how do we do that? Well, we're here in Atlanta, we're here in LA. There's our phone number and there's our email address. We have been doing Magento and Drupal Commerce and a whole bunch of other platforms for quite a while now, and we'd love to talk to you more about how we can help. So with that, I'll open it up to questions. We'd love to hear your feedback. Johnny and I are all about answering and helping. So if you would, please type in the window any questions that you might have. All right, great. Got a question here from Arul. Arul asks, so what is the stereotypical or typical e-commerce conversion rate for an e-commerce website? I'll let Johnny take that one.
The industry standard is right around 3% conversion rate.
Great. So if you're anywhere below 3% or even 2% if we want to be super conservative, your site's not doing well and you're wasting your money on your e-commerce site. One thing that we do boast here is that we do bring up your conversion rates in incremental and realistic ways. But if your conversion rate is less than 3%, you need some help. Other questions? All right. Any more questions here? Let me see. Great question here. So, the question is, what is omni-channel? I've been reading and hearing a lot about it, but I'm still a little confused about omni-channel. And I'll take that one. So what you're seeing right now, this idea of omni-channel, there used to be only one channel. There used to be a brick and mortar store. Hip hip hooray. But now you have all these other channels. Of course, you have Amazon, you have eBay, you have your own e-commerce website, you've got tons of outlets and tons of distributors and tons of places you can sell your products, and that's called omni-channel. What many people are trying to do is now connect all these omni-channels into one platform or one backend. So let's say you sell on Amazon, you sell on eBay, you sell on your own e-commerce platform, and you sell in-store. That all ties into one point-of-service machine or one database, and you know your inventory and you know where you're getting your sales from, so you can really target what's working and what's not working. It's hard to do. It's not simple, but if you do it even remotely well, you are rewarded quite a bit. Oh, great. Another question here. What payment gateways do you recommend? So I'll let Johnny take that one. The question is, what payment gateways do you recommend?
There's a lot of options. Stripe, PayPal,
Square's one.
Square,
Yeah.
Authorize.net.
A whole bunch of them.
Yep. A lot of different options. That's totally based on how you want to accept the payment and what type of plans that you're offering, like reoccurring payments and different subscriptions, those type of things.
I think for most of our customers that we have here, a lot of them do use Stripe. That's the most popular, I'd say, for the kind of work that we're doing. We are seeing actually a few smaller shops do a lot more with Square payments. They like that a lot just because of the inventory management. But overall, we'd say Stripe is the most popular right now. Any other questions from Joe or Abdul? Anybody else? Great.
That was great, guys.
Well, thanks, Joe. We're going to end the webinar there, but again, if you want to reach us, please reach us at hello@thecommerceshop. We're here to help with your CRO and get you ready for the holiday season. We'll send out the presentation later this week, and we'll be announcing our free CRO audit. One of the lucky attendees today will be getting a CRO audit of their website for worth $7,000 from the Commerce Shop. So look out for that. Thank you all for your time, and everyone have a great rest of the day.
Fantastic.
All right.